Hello, physics. A 7.7 microfarad capacitor is charged by a 125 volt battery and then disconnected from the battery. This capacitor C1 is then connected to a second capacitor C2, initially uncharged, and finally the voltage is 15 volt. What is the capacitance of C2? So initially this is C1. It is connected to a battery. So this is 125 volt battery and this is C1. This is configuration A, and then this capacitor C1 is then connected to another capacitor C2. So this is C1 and this is C2. So at in this one, the voltage here, the voltage is 125, and here voltage is 15 volt. So the total charge here is Q1 plus Q2. So this is initial, this stage, and this one is this stage. In initial, this stage A, and this is stage, this is B. This is A and this is B. In this one is Q is equal to Ci. So Q is equal to Cv. So this one is a C1 and V1 initial. This one initial, and then this one is final. C1 V1 final plus C2 V2 is also the same voltage. So V1 final. So V1 final is common. V1 C1 plus C2 over C1 V1 initial. So from here we have to V1 final, this cancel. So we have to find C2. So C2, this will go on other side. So C1 V1 initial over V1 final minus C1 is equal to C2. So C1, if you substitute the value, C1 is 7.7 into 10 power minus 6 farad multiplied by initial voltage 125 volt, final voltage 15 volt minus C1. C1 is also common, is 7.7 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad, which is equal to C2. If we calculate this value, then we will be able to get the answer 5.6 into 10 to the power minus 5 farad, which is equal to C2. Or we can write down in terms of 56.0 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. So this is the answer. So you can say 56.0 microfarad C2. So this is the answer. So configuration A, configuration B. Configuration A Q total is equal to, in configuration B, charge on C1 and charge on C2. And then configuration A, C1, V1. And here C1, V1, but it is final. C2 and V voltage is the same. So voltage final common, and from this one we can find out C2. and simple calculation, and then you will be able to calculate the capacitance of the second capacitor. So this is the question. Okay.